Welcome back to the Dry Fire Journal. This is day 300. Wow, what a ride it's been. So, to celebrate 300, I'm going to use my favorite gun. This is my Mark 23, and I have a barrel block in the chamber and in the barrel, extending to the end, and nothing in the magazine well. I'm going to do a drill or an exercise that I learned from Todd Fossey at Integrative Defense Strategies. If you're not familiar with Todd and his work, check him out. He'll challenge you. This is a walk down drill, but done a little bit differently in that there's no verbal pacing. There's nothing except for your brain and trying to be in time. So using a free shot timer app, you can get this on Apple Store or Google Play. It's just a freebie. You've seen me use it before. And I have a 2-second part time that I'm going to use, and I'm going to start there. And my goal is to draw and press my shot right at the 2-second beep. And this is a drill just to figure out how much control you can have over your draw stroke. The idea is to use the entire time on the draw stroke. Ooh, I rushed it. Didn't like my grip very much either. Rushed it. Was a little bit behind. That nailed it. Now, here's the fun part. Can I cut that time in half and pull this down to 1 second and feel like I have the same control? It's a fascinating exercise. I love this drill. Nope. I don't carry this gun very often anymore, and there's some reasons for that, but the grip height and just the sheer size of this thing, it's a different draw stroke than I'm used to. 1 second. 1 second, come on. Didn't like my grip at all. Okay. Give me a second. Sometimes you need to take a second and just remind myself, I know how to do this. I'm not competing with anybody. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm just trying to feel control in my draw stroke. I can do this. A little shaky on the way out, but I was able to, right about here, think about my support hand driving it and regain a little bit of control over it. I didn't like, on that one, I didn't like the downward push. So now I've got to think, what did I do well and how can I build on that? I came out of the holster the way I wanted to, but then I let my shooting hand punch. So I need to harness both of my hands to grip the gun, but let my support hand lead the way to target. Let's do this in 1 second. One more time. Got there in plenty of time, which means I didn't have the control that this drill demands. This is spicy. Let's try it one more time. I pressed the shot with my front sight high and then lowered it. So I'm going to give myself one more attempt. So the point of this drill, start out at 2 seconds or whatever is a superfluous amount of time for you. Whatever feels like forever, start there and try to use the entire time to draw and press your trigger right when the beep goes off. This really helps you feel like you are in full control of your draw stroke, and then cut the time in half. A way to calculate this, and this is the way I figured it out, this is not what Todd taught, but the way I kind of interpreted this drill, is take your reasonable par time, which is for me 1 second with this gun and this weird feeling of it, and then double it. So start at the double spot, feel control, and then when the moment you feel like you've really got it dialed in, cut the par time in half and feel what parts of this draw stroke are feeling like they're coming apart. It's a wonderful drill to find out a whole lot about yourself. Thank you again to Todd Fossey from Integrative Defense Strategies for exposing me to this thing. And try this. I really recommend that you try this. So give it a shot. Let me know how it goes, and I'll see you tomorrow.